If this is your first playthrough of Outerworlds, or you're on to the next one, this video will show you the first 4 Outerworlds unique weapons you can get within the first few minutes of the game, so let's get to it.
Player 2 wins.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Player 2, and if you like quick Outerworlds guides that really tickle your whiskers, then consider subscribing to not miss anything, and to help a small channel grow. Thanks in advance. Alright, so these first 4 unique weapons can be used separate to add on to a sniper, melee, or even a heavy build, depending on what you're going for. I, in particular, use all 4, considering they do significantly more damage than average weapons and have better effects. The best part is you can actually get all 4 unique weapons within the very beginning of the game to boost your combat effectiveness from the get-go, making it all the much easier to protect your beloved Parvati. Now, what I'm going to do is go over the fastest way to get all 4 at the very beginning of your playthrough, and if you do it this way, in order, you should have no problem getting all of them right off the bat, even on Outerworlds Supernova mode. Now, the first unique weapon that you're going to want to get is a bit harder to actually locate, and you may not even have come across it before or even thought to check for it, but if you start from the landing pad directly south of Edgewater, head to the corner on the left. Below the main deck of the landing pad will be a small balcony that'll extend to the very back. Follow it all the way till you're on the far side. Near the middle, you'll find a terror ray. Once you've killed it, right next to one of the dead bodies, you'll find laying on the ground the landing pad cutter. It's the best melee weapon that you can find at the very beginning of the game because of its damage as well as having a plasma mod. This would be great with the remaining 3 unique weapons, or just to add to a melee build. Which, now I'm curious because I've heard many conflicting things from viewers. What type of build are you running? Leave an answer in the quick poll on your screen now. I'm more of a jack-of-all-trades balance build as a primary in most of the RPG games that I play. Anyways, for the next unique weapon on our list, you will have 2 ways that you can obtain it. For the first, you will need to have the pickpocket skill unlocked, which I believe you get at 40 sneak. You will head into the town of Edgewater, into the constable's quarters, go to Constable Reyes, and pickpocket her. She'll have the Peacekeeper Shotgun. Now, this shotgun will do significantly more damage than any other shotgun that you can get at this point in the game, as well as having the knockback effect to keep your enemies off of it. If you do not have the pickpocket skill, which you may not, you can simply head into her office, close the door behind you, get in Parvati, we're about to commit murder, and use your newfound landing pad cutter to go to the alternate path in obtaining her weapon without being seen by any of the other Edgewater citizens. If you take this method, make sure that you've already done her quest if you want the XP. So the Peacekeeper Shotgun will now actually come in handy for the third and my favorite of the 4 first unique weapons. This place you actually travel to for one of the missions in the beginning, called the Botanical Labs, that is ran by a lady named Adelaide. But for the unique weapon, all you have to do is travel to the sign out front. This place will be near the top of Emerald Isle. Here you will come across Grace Romero. Unfortunately, you cannot pickpocket her for her unique weapon that she's carrying, so kindly oblige her with a shotgun to the face. Among her corpse, you will find the Lone Ranger sniper rifle. Now, this sniper does a great deal of damage while also having a super scope mod that gives you much better range, as well as the stagger effect to slow down enemies' assaults. This sniper is particularly helpful in Supernova mode to keep your enemies far, far away. Oh, and Grace, same as Reyes, if you haven't completed her quest yet, make sure you do so before painting the grass with her brains. Also, has anyone even been brave enough yet to try Supernova mode like me yet? Let me know in the poll in your screen now. Now, funny enough, just like with the previous 3, you will use this Outerworld sniper to obtain the 4th unique weapon. Directly to the east of the dead Grace Romero, you'll find a huge primal nest in a ravine. Now, you could just go and blast in, which on Supernova mode I would highly recommend against. Or, you could use your new handy-dandy Lone Ranger sniper rifle and head up above the rock formations on the top of the ravine and snipe them out, because you will have to remove them from the area to get the final weapon. Did I just say removed him? I'm pretty sure I just said removed him. Anyway, Once you've cleared all of them out, you can head down to the middle of the ravine where you'll find a small, I guess, cave. Next to the dead body, you'll find All Reliable, which is a devastating machine gun that also has a stagger effect to keep enemies at bay while you unleash mayhem. Now, with all 4 of these weapons now in your arsenal, you should be stacked full of power for whatever situation you may come across in the early game. If this video was helpful or you just like the style, consider leaving a like, subscribing, or leaving a comment below if you have anything to add to it to make it any better. I respond to each and every one of my comments, but that's all for now. Make sure to stay tuned for more Player 2 quick guides.